It's very hard because I shove it down a lot. But getting sick. I think because I verbalized that killing me, I kind of took on maybe a little bit of the burden, for the other rescuers and myself and people around that are getting sick. For the insanity of the whole thing.
Yes.
Or just war in general. The evils, what it does, and my father fought in World War II, and didn't fully agree, but I got a better understanding when I looked around. I said, I understand what my poor father went through, and he was liberated in the concentration camps, letting the people that were there in prison to go. I couldn't help as many people as I could because most people were gone, but maybe there's a lot of anger in me. I guess I still shove it down. A lot of people that aren't the rescuers don't know, and it's kind of getting swept under, and the awareness, and a lot of us are getting really sick. A lot of people, I've had a lot of my friends are died. A few instructors died. And, just to make sense of all of it, because it didn't make sense. It's something that should have never happened. But also, I think I shouldn't say, but the government didn't take full responsibility with the awareness they had about it. And I was very angry because I know with all the intelligence and the greatness of the country that kind of did let it happen. I shouldn't be saying that, but I am.
Strike you down.
Yeah.
Come into the fun seat.
Yeah, thank you.
And what I didn't say the last time we did tapping is that everybody in the room could be tapping. Your name again is Robert. So Robert, tapping has been used to help people recover from this. So even in one session, you could have very significant shift. And I stand for that possibility that we can really have a miraculous experience together. So when you tap along with Robert, you're tapping in a way that the way we would do a group prayer for somebody, the more minds that are joined, the more powerful the tapping can be. And also, if you have any if you have any anger, grief, or anything unresolved from anything, past lives or this life, then tapping along with Robert will also help you in your own journey. So we'll just all tap, okay? Okay. So two things I want to say about the emotions. You had mentioned stuffing them. One layer is stuffing anger, and the anger is like the frustration about how powerless you feel to do something, and how much you care, and how much you felt and feel connected and responsible and one with all the people who suffered and who are still suffering. It's not, you don't detach from it. You feel it, Robert, for yourself and for everyone who suffered through it. So, and that brings up this feeling of powerlessness, and then the anger and the rage is right there with the powerlessness. Then the other feeling is more vulnerable. It's underneath the anger. It's harder, especially for men, to just be naked with it, and that is pure grief. That is, I am powerless to help people about this. I'm almost powerless to help myself. It happened, and all I can do is grieve the tremendous loss that I perceive happened. Yeah. So as we do some tapping, we'll just want to validate and move through the stages and the levels of emotional pain. Okay? You don't need to be holding the mic. Even though 9/11 happened, tap. 2 fingers, maybe the whole hand, whatever works for you. Doesn't matter which side of the body you go down. You can even go both sides. Okay. First time tapping? Okay, let me just go through the points really clearly. This is the first point. The next point is the eyebrow point on the side of one of your eyebrows. The next point is on the side of the eye. The next point is underneath one of your eyes. The next point is underneath your nose, and then your chin, and then what's called the collarbone point, which could be in the middle. Sometimes it could even be the sides. It works either way. And then underneath one of your armpits, about 4 inches down, finally on the top of your head where your yarmulke would be if you were a good Jew like me. Okay, so those are the points. All right. Even though 9/11 happened, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though 9/11 happened, and I'm angry at my government's part in it, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe the loss involved. And I can't believe the people who let it happen or even wanted it to happen. I am outraged. All of this outrage. And it's time to get that rage out and all the pain underneath it. I'm willing to let go of this pain. I'm willing to acknowledge there's nothing I can do about it except release it and move on, because there are gifts here. 9/11 happened. It happened to me. It happened to my friends. It happened to my country. It happened to humanity. Part of me can't believe it. I can't accept it. I can't integrate this. It's like I want to find peace, but I'm outraged. I can't accept this. I can't move on. It's too painful. And if I moved on, doesn't that mean I don't care anymore? Doesn't that mean I'm letting go of my connection to the firefighters, to the police, the people who lost lives? I care. I care so much that I'm holding on to this pain and not letting go because I'm afraid. Letting go of the pain means letting go of how much I care and letting go of these people that are part of me, that are part of my heart. And I'm willing to look at that because the truth is, I can care and let go. And the more I let go of the pain, the more I can do something with my life to help people, to help myself, to help God. 9/11 happened. I'm outraged. I'm sad. I'm fucked up. It's just a lot of pain in there. And I ask the Holy Spirit to take my brokenness, to take my that thing, to help my trauma release. Releasing from my body. Releasing from the cells of my body. Releasing it from my nervous system. Releasing it from my tear ducts. Yeah, all of this pain. Giving it to the Holy Spirit to be used for something beautiful to happen. Something beautiful for humanity. Something beautiful through me. Jesus, use this pain to bless humanity, to open my heart, to help me be more compassionate and more free of illusion. There's no law that says I must continue to suffer. I'm letting go of that illusion, letting go of the suffering. I can be compassionate without holding on any longer to the pain. I've got the compassion. I've let go of the pain. I can smile and grieve. I can open my heart to this being part of our history. It doesn't have to be in my body anymore, but it is in my history. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be heavy. I can light the room. I can turn the light on. And something that's been dark receives the light. And I know I'm safe. And I know my brothers and sisters are safe. And we're all waking up together from this and all illusions. 9/11 happened, but it's not happening now. I am safe. I can feel safe. Each time I think about what happened, I can feel safe. I can remember without holding on to the pain. All is well. How are you doing? You feeling something different, a little lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to lie down for a song?
Sure.
I'd love to.
Yeah, let's do it. Appreciate it.
And anyone who feels called to lend your hands and your heart to creating a healing, especially people who've been in some way impacted or relate to what Robert has been processing. Here they come. Is there any place, Robert, you'd like to be touched?
Chest is good. The lung area, I guess. The head here. Healing 20 minutes ago. All over there with people. Fur, it's wonderful.
Robert, you've been touched, and now you're being filled right up, filled to the brim with healing power. Robert, you've been healed, and now you remember what is real. You've been healed of pain. Time to refocus your camera. Time to let go of the trauma. You're free, free to be you, to let spirit through, to do what you do. You remember without holding on. You don't need to be strong. You right all the wrongs by singing your love, by giving your hugs, by remembering love where love appeared to be gone. Yes, you are healing the pain now, and only loving remains now. Robert is healing the pain, and only love remains. No one to blame. This is why you came to the earth, putting first things first. This is it. This is your healing touch. You're filled up to the brim with the Spirit within. You're filled up to full and overflowing. You're filled up to the brim with the Spirit within. And your light now is overflowing. Now you surrender to something more tender. Return the pain to sender. Now you let go, 'cause Robert, you know Your light only glows. Your light only glows. It never went out. You don't figure it out. You just light up the world. It's what you do. All things are new. All things are healed in you now. You simply allow yourself to be.